What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of KOZMOS vs the World, the series where I use my Cosmo deck to go against 3 random decks online on YGO Pro and basically see how the deck does. Now I'm still choosing to stick with the limit removal Cosmo deck just because it is the most fun and it is the best variant, I guess you could say, of the Cosmo deck that I have made. It just does so well. No one ever expects the limit removal plays, and yeah, it's just really fun in general. Now in the replays you'll see I do side occasionally just a few cards, whether it be adding skill drain in, which I've got in this deck right now just because it is really good, or I might take the skill drain out, put a Twin Twister in, or take a Twin Twister out, add Eradicate Epidemic Virus, depending on what mood I'm in, but this as a whole is a side deck, extra deck, and main deck that I am using, which is 40 cards. Now today's a special episode because, well, not special, but today's the first episode where I actually show a duel that I've lost. And the way I record these duels is, it's not like I do a lot of duels, I get the duels that I win and just show you guys. I do duel a lot with this deck, but they're not for the video, whereas separately I'll do 3 duels in a row, see how I do in those duels for the video, and then put them in the video, obviously, unless they're like really short ones that are just useless or the guy disconnects or whatever. But I do sit down separately to do 3 duels and basically see how the deck does for the video. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so my first duel was against Subterrors, which are actually a pretty decent deck. They have really good effects to, for example, this card banishes a monster, which is really good against KOZMOS because they're not destroyed, so they're banished instead. Unless it's like a card that you can banish. So he just set a card, flip summon this card, whatever, and basically ended his turn. So he didn't really do much, and as you can see, I don't really have the best hand either. I mostly tell you guys what I'm doing, not what the opponent's doing, because half the time I don't have an idea what they're doing anyway. Someone did comment, you don't need to go through simple steps, but I still prefer to go through simple steps because it's for the people that actually don't know what's going on. There are quite a few people, and it's also just to let you guys know what I'm doing, like little things and what I'm thinking throughout the duel, as a lot of people might come here to see the different combos you can do. But yeah, let's continue with the duel. I'll just let it keep going. I'm activating Terraforming, he negated it, so I can't get my field spell anymore, and as you can see I just set my card Skill Drain and Cosmojo. I can't really use a Cosmojo. Activate Skill Drain, to which he just negates it using his card by discarding that, so I can't do much against that. As you can see, I've got Cosmojo and I can't really do anything, so he'll just attack me. This was actually a really close duel. Again, I just draw Dark Destroyer, can't really do anything. That you can't really say I drew bad because I did get the Terraforming. He just negated it, and I can't really do anything to that. Otherwise, I would be able to shuffle my hand. He just attacks me again for 1,600. I'm not able to do anything again. I draw Slip Rider. It's not the best hand, to be honest, but you'll have to see what I do. In a few seconds. He combined his attack and defense, so attack me 3,000. I'm left with 400 life points. I drew Dark Planet, which was actually a really good card to draw in this situation. He Solemn Warning Day, I can just banish it to add Strawman to my hand. Summon Strawman, banish Strawman to summon Dark Destroyer, target his monster. He'll choose to destroy Dark Destroyer for some random reason, which I don't know why, because I can just summon Foreigner, Float. I attacked him for 5,600 because I activated limit removal, and then obviously it's an OTK because I can activate Cosmojo, banish his card, summon Slip Rider. He negates the effect, which really doesn't make a difference because I can still attack him. So you guys can see that was a pretty close duel. I didn't draw the best, but again, KOZMOS can always make a comeback. To be fair, he wasn't playing a deck that could summon a lot of monsters and attack, so that was bad on his part, I guess, on playing Subterrors. But I've seen better Subterror decks. But yeah, that was the first duel, KOZMOS Subterrors. Really good comeback, but let's get into the second duel. Okay, so the second duel was against my Kryptonite Thunder Dragons. I honestly, like, the amount of resources I have to use against Thunder Dragons and yet nothing happens. Most decks I activate Dark Hole and it destroys all their monsters, but with Thunder Dragons I can't do that. And in my opinion, they are the hardest decks for KOZMOS to go against, unless you play like triple Cosmojo or a load of cards that are non-destroying cards. So he's doing the Thunder Dragon combos just to special summon all of his big monsters. Ridiculous. They're a bit like Visionary, in the sense that it's like a continuous effect. If it would be destroy battle card effect, you banish a Thunder monster from your graveyard. Simple as that. So if I activate Dark Hole, they just banish 2 Thunder monsters. I chose to activate Extravagance, draw 2 cards, to which he just negated. Again, not really good for me. Activate Dark Hole, he just does that and gets to special summon that. I special summon Slip Rider, target his monster. Target is Spell a Trap, and then summon that. The best thing I could do is banish one of his monsters, but that wouldn't make that much of a difference. I actually was a bit confused. If you can leave in the comments below, these cards say cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them. So I don't understand why I was not able to special summon using Slip Rider's effect. If you do know why, just leave in the comments below, because I wasn't 100% sure. Maybe he negated it, but as you can see, that was his turn. I banished one of his monsters, but it didn't really make that big of a difference. I do have 9,000 life points, but again, that doesn't make a big difference. He's just going to attack me, and then as you guys are going to see next turn, I don't draw the best. So this is a representation of what happens with KOZMOS if you don't draw the best. Yes, I do play Dark Planet, but honestly, if it was any other deck, like the Dark Hole would have worked, the Cosmojo would have worked. I don't know why that monster didn't banish. So it was just a really bad duel for me, but like I said, whatever happens in the duel, I'll show you guys. If I lose or win, I'll show you either way. That was Thunder Dragons. If you guys check out my previous video, which was a Kaiju Cosmo deck profile, definitely use that against Thunder Dragons, or put Kaiju monsters in your side deck because it's really good against Thunder Dragons. Just tribute their monster and you're sorted basically for the duel. That was KOZMOS to Thunder Dragons. Not the best duel, but let's go into the third duel. Okay, so the third duel was against Lunar Lights, which was a pretty decent duel. It was really close as well. For those of you who didn't see what just happened, I activate Cosmo Town, summon my Tin Can. He actually just chose to end his turn, which I don't know why you would do that. Maybe he didn't have the best hand. So I chose to summon Tin Can, banish him for Dark Destroyer, destroy Dark Destroyer to summon Strawman, to which I could have summoned Dark Destroyer and then done an OTK, but he activated Ash Blossom, which I didn't know he had, so that pretty much ended that combo. I chose to add Dark Destroyer back and shuffle it for Strawman, which I was pretty lucky. I should have set the Cosmojos, which I didn't. Now he does his long combo. I'm not going to bother speaking through it because honestly I don't even have any idea what's going on. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really pay attention half the time what the opponent is doing, but for those of you that do know what's going on, just, you know, have a good watch. Like I said, I should have set these 2 cards, which I've not. Next time my plan will obviously be to summon the Strawman and then banish it to special summon Dark Destroyer. He's just going to summon all of his monsters and then attack me directly. I'm on 7,200, which is not the most life points, and after this I'll be left on 1,100. Yep, so now it's my turn. I draw Skill Drain, not the best card. I mean, I'm not willing to pay 1,000 life points anyway. I'm not even sure why I special summoned Tin Can. It wasn't the best play, to be honest. But I guess it was for future. I guess it's good to have a Cosmo card in your graveyard. And now I actually did choose to set the 2 Cosmojos and the Skill Drain. The Skill Drain is pretty much used. It's like a bait card that he might destroy. He summoned that, and I was just like, you know, I might as well banish that straight away just because he might not be able to do anything, but he still was. And then he chose to crash, which was not a smart move because I don't think half the people know that Cosmo cards float. I destroyed his scale. Now I can pretty much OTK him pretty easily because I can banish that. Special summon Farm Girl, attack with Farm Girl, pay 500. This was a risky play, so I had 100 life points left. Not the most, but I chose to summon Dark Destroyer using Farm Girl, which I added as well with Farm Girl's effect. Attack him directly, and now he has 0 life points. I was left in 100. That was a close duel, but this just shows you the power of Cosmo decks. I'm pretty sure I was using limit removal as well, but unfortunately I didn't draw it, otherwise I could have killed him earlier. But nevertheless, it was a really good duel. He did try his best, but you know, it's Cosmo deck, what you're going to do. Skill Drain in that situation wasn't the best card. A different card would have been better, but it is what it is. But that's going to be it for this episode. This was KOZMOS Lunar Lights, Thunder Dragons, and I can't remember the first deck, Subterrors. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If there is any specific duels you want to see, I can specifically go through a lot of decks and duels and see if I go against those decks and then show you that. But other than that, thank you for watching. Leave a comment below what you think, or like down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.